Hi and welcome. I'm Lisa. Thanks for joining me here on my YouTube channel for another card video. Today I have a quick tutorial for you featuring Whimsy Stamps Giraffe Smiles stamps and dies along with a few other products I'll link below for you. Here's a quick look at the stamps and dies. Now this stamp set is from their January release that released earlier this month. And the stamp set has 4 giraffes, 2 leaves, and 10 sentiments included in it. And the dies include the 4 giraffes and 2 leaves. I'm going to get started by placing a piece of 80-pound Nina Solar White cardstock in my MISTI, position the stamps, and then I'm going to ink those up with Memento Tuxedo black ink. And as always, you're going to see me stamp these images several times, just making sure I didn't miss any areas. Now, if you're interested in a color guide, you can hop over to the website to find it. I'm just doing a very basic coloring with this, starting with E41 for the first layer, then follow that with E42 and E43 to add a little bit of shading, and then E49 to fill in the spots. I'm using a few Polychromos to add a little bit of color with a yellow and then a dark gray. And I'm going to go ahead and run these through my die cut machine off screen to save a little bit of time. I'm coming in with my favorite at the moment, Whimsy Farmhouse Greenery stencil to create a background on my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card base. And I'm simply laying the stencil down on my card base, loading some Versafine Clair Shady Lane ink onto an ink dauber, and starting in the middle of the stencil with a heavy pressure, I apply the ink, and as I move outwards, I lighten the pressure so that the color fades out. So I ran a piece of tan cardstock through my die cut machine with a sentiment strip, and I'm using Versafine Clair Nocturne ink to stamp that sentiment. I'm going to use mounting foam strips along with a T-ruler to go ahead and place the sentiment on the front of the card base. And I'm adding liquid adhesive to that larger giraffe so I can position that on the card base. And then I'm going to add mounting foam to the smaller giraffe and go ahead and position it. I'm going to snip the ends of this sentiment strip off. And then I decided I wanted to add a few leaves around the giraffes to pull everything together. So I stamped the leaves from the stamp set using Memento Tuxedo black ink. And then I inked them up using that same ink dauber as I did for the background. I'm using my SIDEKICK and the dies to cut these out. I'm going to use a little liquid adhesive on a few of the leaves to glue them straight to the card base, and then mounting foam on the others just to add a little bit of dimension. I'm going to finish the card off with a few green enamel dots, and I'm going to randomly place those. And I think that's going to bring us to the end of this video. Okay, so let me know what you think about these cuties in the comments below. And don't forget to hop over to the website, www.lisamensing.com, and check out the color guide for this card. Now, while you're over there, be sure to become an email subscriber to keep up to date on the information on what's coming out. I hope you enjoyed joining me and that you were inspired enough to head into your crafty space and create something amazing today. Be sure to click that subscribe button and hit that bell to be notified of new content to this channel. If you could hit that thumbs up button, that would be awesome too. As always, know how much I appreciate you joining me today, and until the next time, keep crafting.